May I come in, sir?
आइए
Welcome, sir.
वालेकुम सलाम बैठे तशरीफ।
Thank you.
Can you introduce yourself to us first?
Sir, my name is Inzamam Qasim. I belong to district Sibi of Balochistan. I have done my matriculation from Cadet College, Jafrabad. Later, I did my FSc in General Science from Government College, University Lahore, and I did my bachelor's in International Relations from Quaid-e-Azam University, Islamabad. And since June 2023, I am serving as a junior analyst in the intelligence wing of National Counterterrorism Authority, Islamabad.
What can you tell us about your district, Sibi?
Sir, district Sibi is one of the oldest districts of Balochistan. It was given the status of district in 1899, and the name of district Sibi has been derived from Hindu Maharaja named Sevaram. Sibi has the honor of hosting the fort of first Baloch ruler Mir Chakan Khan Rind. There is annual cattle festival in Sibi, which has continued from 16th century. And administratively, Sibi has three tehsils: Tehsil Sibi, Tehsil Lehdi, and Tehsil Kotpundai. Sibi is a multilingual and multicultural society with a population of 2,30,000 people. And Sibi is one of the vibrant districts of Balochistan. It comes in this green belt of Balochistan, sir.
Okay. What is the population of Sibi, district Sibi?
2,43,000, sir, I think.
How many districts are there in Sibi division?
There are 5 districts in Sibi division: Sibi, Kolu, Harnai, Ziarat, Dera Bukti.
DSP is your second choice.
Yes, sir.
What is the role of DSP in the police working?
Basically, DSP is one of the higher posts of Sibi of police in a district. DSP primarily administrates the districts. Secondly, DSP also is appointed in charge of a district, and he deals with the law enforcement investigation issues of a district. And DSP overall looks a circle in a district, sir.
DSP is posted as in charge of a district?
No, sir. It is posted as in charge of certain area or a police station.
What is that known as? What is that area known as?
I think he can be appointed as DPO
Yes.
in the district.
When was railways laid in Balochistan, and which was the first line which was laid? The railway line in Balochistan.
Sir, I'm sorry, sir, I don't know about it.
It was Sibi.
Right, thank you, sir.
What are the issues and problems of coal mines in Balochistan? First, tell us how many coal mines are there in Balochistan? Where are they situated?
Sir, there are many coal mines in Balochistan. There are certain areas where coals are extracted in abundant, like Sharag, Harnai, Lorlai, Dukki, and from these areas, coal is extracted and sent to the other parts of the country. Whereas the issues of coal mines are concerned, basically, first of all, the regulation of coal mines is very issue. The condition of coal miners is very hellish. There's no proper check and balance on the coal mines. Thirdly, sir, in the recent wave, the coal miners are facing issue of extortion, where we have seen that there has been incidents of terrorist attacks on them, and particularly in the coal mine, we have seen that people from Afghanistan and Hazara community come work there, and they have been killed due to sectarian reason. Also, there was an incident in Mach where they were killed.
What is the significance of Sibi Mela?
Sir, first of all, it is a historical Mela. Secondly, Sibi Mela hosts annual cattle festival, where cattle from all Balochistan are brought there, and they are exhibited in front of people, and they also get cash prizes for their good breed of cattle, and there a lot of business also takes place where buying and selling of animal take place there, sir.
Did Quaid-e-Azam visit Sibi Mela? When and when was that?
Sir, I think Quaid-e-Azam visited Sibi around 1943, but I'm not sure if it would my educated guess, sir.
So you are in NACTA. You're working there.
Yes, sir.
So what does counterterrorism mean?
Counterterrorism means to take effective measures in regard to recruitment, funding, and countering the activities of terrorists, sir.
What is the difference between counterterrorism and anti-terrorism?
I think, sir, anti-terrorism are measures which starts from policy measures, and I'm not sure, sir.
Here, you say your strength is you are a polyglot.
Yes, sir.
How many languages you can speak, or you can understand?
Sir, I can speak both dialects of Balochi, Makrani, and Slemani. I can also speak Brahui. I can speak Sindhi. I can understand Sraiki, little bit speak it. I can speak and understand little Pashto, and I can also understand Punjabi and Urdu and English, sir.
You say your weakness is not adventurous. What do you mean by this? Not adventurous.
Sir, adventurous in the sense to visit very different places, like exploring the nature and visiting the different parts of the country. In this sense, I'm not very much vibrant, sir.
So that is something else. Not adventurous means something else.
Sir, I think that I would take it in the sense where I don't try to explore new things.
Who heads NACTA?
Sir, currently Dr. Khalid Chauhan is an acting head of National Counterterrorism Authority. Previously, Mr. Khalid Khatak was the head. And
What is the problem with NACTA? It is said that it is not fully functional.
Sir, actually, the primary problem with NACTA comes because NACTA is not working as per its mandate. Secondly, NACTA is very understaffed and under-resourced. There is issue with resources and staff. Thirdly, in Pakistan, there is issue of coordination among the institutions. So NACTA is not being properly catered by the institutions. And fifthly, sir, NACTA, due to administrative issues, like NACTA was without head for 2 months, and now also there is no head of NACTA. So NACTA is also facing administrative issues, sir.
Thank you.
Inzamam Qasim, you have done BS Honours in International Relations
Yes, sir.
from Quaid-e-Azam University.
Yes.
So we expect that you have better knowledge than your other competitors as far as international relations are concerned. Could you tell me, how do you see forthcoming taking over the presidency of United States by Mr. Donald Trump? How will it impact international relations?
Madam, as far as the presidency of Donald Trump is concerned, we see that there is a continuity of policy in American foreign policy. While Donald Trump would, in certain areas, Donald Trump can go more offensive, like sanctioning or putting tariffs on China, like budging more space to Russia and Ukraine, and giving more space to Israel in terms of Palestine conflict, where we can also see that Donald Trump can put more pressure on European countries in their contribution to NATO. And the policy for the South Asia might also change, because there was focus on more on India in the national security strategy in the previous term of Donald Trump. So I think that there would be not significant change, but Donald Trump would try to influence certain conflicts and issues at the international level.
Thank you. Your favorite personality includes Sherry Rahman.
Yes, ma'am.
Why is she your favorite personality?
Madam, because Shri Rahman's commitment to climate change, to women rights, and to preserve freedom of press has always inspired me.
She's the only one who's doing that?
No, sir. No, madam. She is not the one. But despite of belonging to a party, a people party, she is spearheading the efforts in these domains very vehemently. She was the person who authored 5 bills for the protection of women in all aspects, and now her role in advocating climate change is quite commendable, madam.
Your favorite books include The Diary of a Young Girl, by Anne Frank.
Yes, ma'am.
What are your takes from the book?
Ma'am, first of all, it was for first exposure my to Holocaust survivor, and I just felt while reading her diary, I felt the trials and tribulations which Jews had undergone during the Holocaust. Later, I just experienced how she was hopeful when she were in hiding, and later she was sent in a concentration camp. So her hope, her expectation from the humanity all inspired me to read that diary.
Your hobbies include watching movies. What do you mean by watching movies? Which movies do you watch?
Ma'am, basically more focus on the issue-based movies, like social issues. I do usually watch movies
So
on
you
social.
watch art movies or commercial movies?
Mixture of that, madam. For certain time I watch for entertainment movies also. Certain time I watch like movies on the social issues. So it's a mixture of both.
You have worked in NACTA. Can you tell me about NAP, the National Action Plan?
Ma'am, Nation Action Plan was a policy document which was presented in 2015 after the APS massacre. Initially, there were 20 points, 20 points in the NAP. In NAP, the points were distributed in kinetic measures and non-kinetic measures. It was formulated to basically counter terrorism and extremism at the national level in Pakistan, and in 2021, after reviewing NAP, the points were decreased from 21 to 14, and annually there is National Action Plan Apex Committee meeting which reviews the overall progress on NAP.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Welcome to CSPs Academy for CSSPMS preparation. CSSPMS तहरीरी इम्तिहान के तमाम मज़ामीन की ऑनलाइन और ऑन कैंपस तैयारी के साथ साथ सब्जेक्ट सिलेक्शन, असाइनमेंट चेकिंग, क्लास टेस्ट, मॉक एग्जाम, इंडिविजुअल टीचर डिस्कशन और फीडबैक सेशन का इनकाद किया जाएगा। इसके अलावा FPSC की तजवीज़ करदा बुक्स से बने मयारी नोट्स और CSPs पब्लिशर की बेहतरीन बुक्स मुहैया की जाएंगी।
Well, Inzamam, you've written here that Dr. Ilhan Niaz is your favorite personality. What charisma lies in his personality?
Sir, Dr. Ilhan Niaz, sheer commitment to his Ilhan Niaz, sheer commitment to his profession, his knowledge, and his personality has always inspired me, sir.
Can you tell me that what is his area of specialization?
He is a historian, sir.
In history, which area is his favorite area?
Sir, he has written a lot about the governance structure in the old empires.
And what is his outcome regarding the governance of third world countries or Eastern empires?
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
And you've written here that you recently read book Downfall.
Yes.
What are the conclusions?
Sir, Downfall book says that humans have falsely put their more belief in the technological solution to the issue of climate change, and Downfall says that the current growth model of the humanity is not going to sustain, and it will lead to to existential crisis, sir.
Okay, you just have answered me in one word. What do you believe? Do you believe with the idea of globalization or clash of globalization?
I believe in globalization, sir.
I believe in globalization. And there is no clash of globalization.
Sir, I don't know.
Have you read the book Clash of Civilization and Remaking of New World Order?
Yes, sir, I've read.
What was Huntington's last chapter's conclusion?
Sir, Huntington's main conclusion was that in future the conflicts would be based on civilizations.
He also suggested that there would be imminent clash between two civilizations. Name those civilizations.
Islam and the West.
Okay, what is nationalism?
Sir, nationalism is a political force and sentiment where one believes that one belongs to a group that has distinct identity geography and history, and one group is different from the other groups in certain ways.
Pakistan is a nation state.
Yes, sir, it is a nation state.
Pakistan is a nation state.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you define this? What is the definition of nation state?
Sir, nation state is a state where a nation is living which believes in a common identity, sir.
And can you differentiate Pakistan with the European nation state?
No, sir.
Okay. What is global politics view of neo-Marxism?
Sir, I regret my knowledge.
Okay. Have you read Woodrow Wilson's 14 point?
Yes, sir.
And there is a one point, right of self-determination. What is the implication of this idea on history of subcontinent?
So the idea of self-determination was that if a community can determine its identity and thinks that it can govern itself and has a distinct identity, they can ask for a separate state. In the perspective of subcontinent, I think that emergence of Pakistan, India, and other countries, independent countries, was due to this principle.
What is the relation between idea of right of self-determination and decolonization?
I think that idea of self-determination was idea that led to decolonization in the world.
What was the basic purpose behind the cabinet mission plan?
Sir, cabinet mission plan was sent to find a possible remain India as united, and Britain was.
What was the long-term plan?
Long-term plan was to divide India into groups. If any of the group was disagrees with the commission, the state can leave that group, sir.
And short-term plan?
So then, sorry, sir.
And have you heard about the direct action day called by Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah?
Yes, sir.
Who was the first president of Pakistan?
First President Iskandar Mirza was the first president.
And the last governor general?
Iskandar Mirza was the last governor general.
Thank you.
You have mentioned Dr. Ilhan Niaz as one of your favorite personalities. Dr. Ilhan has not been in Pakistan for the last few years. Where has he been?
So he is in Liberia.
Very good. You have put learning languages as a hobby, and I admire this very much. Why are you interested in learning these languages?
Because, sir, I think that language is a it is whole culture. It represents whole culture. When I try to learn a language, I learn about its history, about its culture, its the dynamics of language, and the psyche of people of that language, sir.
And what are some unique aspects of the Brohi language that you have mentioned you speak?
Sir, Brohi language is considered one of the toughest language of Balochi dialect. Secondly, it is one of the oldest languages of the world. Bravi say that their language is Dravidian language, so it has connection to the certain Indian areas. So I think that the distinctiveness of Bravi, has always inspired me, sir.
Can you confirm this by speaking it, that it seems very different from other languages of Pakistan? That it's similar to Dravidian languages when you speak it?
Yes, sir. If I see, because in Balochistan, mostly people speak one or two languages, but in my experience, I've seen very less people who can speak Bravi. So through that, I have concluded that it is a difficult language, sir.
And what are the differences between the two dialects of Balochi that you mentioned, the Sulaimani and the Makrani?
Basically, sir, the difference comes the exposure of the people, where the Suleiman belt has more exposure to Punjab and Sindh, and we can see the words of Sindhi and a little bit Saraiki in the Suleiman dialect, where the Makran belt, which is the southern belt of Balochistan, it has more exposure to the Iran, and their language resembles to the Persian language.
And which is the most difficult language that you have encountered so far?
For me, sir, it was Pashto.
Why is that? Why?
Because of less exposure to Pashto. Though there are Pashtuns in Quetta, but my exposure was more to Baloch people. And I have always traveled in Punjab and Islamabad, so that's why Pashto has been difficult for me.
Okay, thank you.
So your interview is over. कैसे interview दिया आपने? कैसा रहा आपका इंटरव्यू?
एवरेज था मेरे मुताबिक।
अच्छा, अपने आप को अंडर एस्टिमेट भी करते हो यार।
सर कुछ ड्रॉप किए थे बेसिक क्वेश्चन।
खैर वो ड्रॉप हो जाते हैं, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। आपकी बड़ी अच्छी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स हैं, यू हैव कॉन्फिडेंस। आपने बड़े अच्छे सवालों के जवाब दिए। एक चीज़ है, आप वहाँ काम करते हैं क्या नाम है, नेक्टा में, लेकिन काउंटर टेररिज्म का आपका जवाब सही नहीं था। हाँ, इट वाज हाफ बेक्ड, इट वाज नॉट यानी थोरो जो जवाब आना चाहिए आपकी तरफ से वो नहीं था। ठीक है, तो ये कोशिश करें इसको और बेहतर करने की। यू हैव द पोटेंशियल, यू हैव वेरी गुड कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स, यू आर प्रिसाइज ऑल्सो, आपके आंसर्स बड़े रेलेवेंट टू द पॉइंट है। शाबाश, वेल डन।
यू हैव अ गुड पर्सनैलिटी। आप बड़े अच्छे तरीके से अंदर आए, पूछ के आए, सही तरीके से बैठे, दैट्स वेरी गुड। यू आर गुड, यू आर आर्टिकुलेट, यू आर स्मार्ट, यू डू गिव गुड आर्ग्यूमेंट्स। पर बेटा ये जो तुमने हॉबीज लिखी है ना, ये मूवीज का जिस तरह, इट्स अ वेरी लार्ज स्कोप। क्योंकि आप, अगर मैं आपसे दोवील फिल्म फेस्टिवल का पूछूं, वुड यू नो कि दोवील फिल्म फेस्टिवल कहाँ होता है, साल में कितनी दफ़ा होता है, क्या उसमें पाकिस्तानी फिल्म कभी आई है, यू नो। सो बेसिकली मुकाबले का इम्तिहान है, तो उसमें अपने फ्लैंक्स मत खोलो, उतना लिखो जिसको तुम पूरा डिफेंड कर सको। मूवीज पे तुम नहीं, क्योंकि बहुत वास्ट फील्ड है। ये वॉकी टॉकी मूवीज पे, हिस्ट्री ऑफ मूवीज पे, हॉलीवुड पे बहुत सवाल आ सकते हैं। सो क्योंकि ये तुम मुकाबले के लिए कर रहे हो, लिमिटेड करो। पर्सनालिटीज में भी लिमिटेड करो, और जो भी पर्सनालिटी हो उस पर फिर थॉरो नॉलेज हो। ठीक है। फूड पे ये जो आपने अपनी वीकनेसेस बताई हैं, एक तरफ आप कह रहे हैं कि यू नो ओवर ईटिंग एक इंटेलिजेंट आदमी नहीं करता, क्योंकि उसको अपनी सेहत का पता होता है। सो इसको आप देख लें। बाकी आपका अच्छे जवाब है, इसको थोड़ा मज़ीद नॉलेज को एडवांस करें। यू आर अ विनिंग हॉर्स। आई विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट।
आप आईआर पढ़े हुए हैं, आपके क्वेश्चंस बाकी तो बहुत अच्छे हैं। आपने नेशन स्टेट का और नेशनलिज्म को आपने ये तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है भाई। ट्रीटी वेस्टफेलिया पढ़ी होगी। यूरोपियन नेशनलिज्म जो है उसमें इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ जो है रेस है, कॉमन लैंग्वेज है और कॉमन टेरिटरी है। पाकिस्तान इन दैट सिनेरियो, पाकिस्तान इज नॉट अ नेशन स्टेट। आप कह रहे हैं नेशन स्टेट है, तो फिर आइडियोलॉजिकल स्टेट है। तो ये तो आईआर के बड़े बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट्स में आए थे। और दूसरा जो आप हिस्ट्री, आपकी आईआर वालों की वैसे ही कमजोर होती है। ये आपके ग्रे एरिया हैं। बाकी सब ने तो आपको बहुत अच्छे मार्क्स रिवॉर्ड किए हैं, मैंने थोड़े से कम मार्क्स किए हैं। सारे आंसर्स ना भी हैं, ठीक है। बेसिक स्किल्ड बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है, उनको रॉन्ग आंसर करना इट अफेक्ट्स योर ओवरऑल स्कोर। उसको थोड़ा सा देख लीजिएगा। आपके अपने बेसिक सब्जेक्ट हैं, उनसे रिलेटेड थोड़ा सा ग्लोबल जो मार्क्सिज्म का जो न्यू मार्क्सिज्म जो है दोबारा से रीसर्फेस हो रहा है, वो आपको नहीं अंदाजा। तो बस इनको देख ली, नहीं पता इट्स डजंट मैटर। कोई आप पढ़ेंगे तो आपको आ जाएगा। आपकी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल अच्छी है, यू आर इंटेलिजेंट, आप स्कोर कर सकते हैं। ठीक है।
Your communication skills are a strength, and I think your polyglot nature has bolstered that. I think that's very good. There are some general knowledge issues of a rudimentary nature, which I think you can polish. And one advantage you can build on is hazir dimaghi, so readiness, the awareness when it is happening. This is a kind of shadow boxing, and you're in a ring with your interviewer, so you have to be ready a little bit more with more alertness. It's a small thing, but otherwise very good.
कोशिश करो, मेहनत करो। ठीक है,
थैंक यू।
ओके।